Well, today is an amazing day. Everybody's saying everything different. I'm even saying things that are coming out not quite the right way. But Lil Rheuk is a reoccurring guest, and he is amazing. You might not recognize him because of the new hairdo and the bandana.
Yes.
And it looks like we're a bunch of crooks.
I know, that's what it is, 2020.
2020 is a bunch of crooks. We're all wearing these things. Everybody has their own idea. I like your colours. I like your thing.
Thank you.
And now I've been Lil Rheuk has been on my show for quite a few years now.
Yes.
Like Nick Payne just was on my show, and he's also another one that's been on a long time.
Exactly.
He's built himself up. You've built I've been following you. Some of the things I like he does, and some of the things are a little bit raunchy.
Okay.
A little bit. He gets a little out there, and I'm not going to say why because I'm quite sure I know why.
Because I'm a moving target.
He's definitely a moving target for sure. Now you've got a lot of songs coming out and a lot of stuff happening. Now, why and how are you able to get so much out there and do so much when I have so many young people like you and I can't get anything out there and I can't do anything? So what is your secret?
Actually, there is no secret. I've just been pushing myself. I just get up and I go to the studio, and even with the whole quarantine and everything, I have to go and write music and go into the studio and
now, do you have a studio to go to?
Yes, yeah.
Do you have to pay for that studio, or
yes, you do.
Yes, you do. So you have to make enough money to pay to do all this.
Yes, well, yeah, but it's not too much money.
No,
I mean, I'm a working stiff, and I've done it being a normal working stiff. And
what do you work as?
Well, right now I'm laid off.
Like everybody else. Hello. So, but what were you doing before you were laid off?
I was working retail. A lot of retail. I also worked at Subway a few times in my life, and fast food in my life, and it's not doing too good anymore. So
no, it's not.
Unemployment now.
Unemployment, up until a certain amount of time, though. Now you said something about what you've got around your neck. Because I'm looking at this. This looks absolutely.
Frida Kahlo. I just went to San Antonio, Texas. And I just got off the plane. That's why I'm wearing a mask.
Okay.
In style, though.
In style.
And it's Frida Kahlo that I got out there, and I love Frida Kahlo. Right next to the Alamo.
Yeah, by the Alamo and everything. So how did you like Texas?
I love Texas. I loved it.
Have you ever performed there? Or?
Never performed there, never been there, and I was just checking it out, and I was really inspired. I kind of want to do a music video there now.
Absolutely.
And I seen the bridge where Selena walked and got proposed on, and that gave me the chills, and I love Selena. I love her.
Yes, it was a very tragic story about Selena that we all kind of know, and it's one of kind of those things that happen, which is this should never happen.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, I've noticed that you've been in several different countries. How are they?
Thank God I didn't get the COVID-19, right?
Yeah, because that's right. You were in China.
I was in Japan. Yeah, they shut down their country right when I got back.
Really?
Yeah.
And you didn't get it?
Didn't get it.
Do you think it's because you're younger and you've got? I don't know. What do you think?
What do you mean?
Well, you're younger than, they say a lot of the older people getting the virus, and you're younger, so...
I don't know. You know what? It's really scary. It's really strange.
Is it scary for you as a young person?
Yes, I think it is scary, because I don't want to give it to an old person either.
No.
So if I did have it, I hang around my grandmother, I have to protect myself.
Does your grandmother live here?
For her.
Yeah, does she live here in Vegas?
Yes, she does.
Oh, do you live with her?
No, I don't live with her, but I visit her all the time and help her, and
whatever you can do.
It's scary. You got to just put a mask on now.
So anyway, let's get back. So you said you've got a lot of records, a lot of songs coming out. What's going on?
Yes, I released 6 singles.
6 singles, holy
this
shit.
year already, and 3 music videos, and it was for Miami Floozy was one of them, and Insane just came out 4th of July. And that's Las Vegas themed, and then Got the Juice was one of them.
And one of them.
So go watch the videos. They're actually my favorite ones I ever did in my life.
Oh, really?
They are a step up.
No,
so go watch them.
I mean, you're very, very young. Very, very young. And he's just moving and moving and moving.
That's what you got to do.
Where do you get the ideas of your song? Is it an everyday life, or is it just something that comes into your head, or how do you write? The lyrics?
Both that. Sometimes it comes to my head.
Okay.
I was just thinking of lyrics right there. When Nick Payne was on, I was thinking of some lyrics. I just, things happen to me in my life, tragic situations and heartbreak, and I've been hurt. I felt like I've been hit by a train, by all the heartbreak I've been through, and I coped with my pain by writing music. And
you bring it made that way, and then becomes a hit.
Yeah, and then I also read a lot. I read. Recently, I've been reading a lot of freedom fighters like Martin Luther King and James Baldwin, and that's what's really inspiring my new lyrics for my new album. It's going to be called Freedom Fighters.
That's a good time, considering
it's really inspired by the freedom fighters.
Exactly. Everything that's going on right now. We've got statues coming down. We've got statues coming down that are now going to be put away and hidden until it all comes down. And of course, I come from England. England is full of statues, so I don't know what they're doing there. I know that they barricaded Winston Churchill, got barricaded so that they wouldn't take him down. Well, he had nothing to do with nothing, so the only thing he did was help. So I don't know. I don't know what the point of view of all this is. And as a young person, do you know why?
I think people don't want, history to repeat itself.
That's interesting.
And they're scared of the dark, evil history repeating itself in this country again. I mean, this country's a great country, but there has been a lot of terrible things that have happened to African American people and the Native Americans, and I just think
different nationalities across the board.
I think they don't want to be treated like that.
So rather than having a statue to remind us not to do it, take the statue down so we don't even think about it.
I think as far as all that, I think people are just coming out. People are just coming out wanting to destroy. I think that it has nothing to do with George Floyd or Donald Trump or anyone. I think people just want to come and destroy and ruin the world. I
that's
think
a good way.
Black Lives Matter, and
of course they matter.
Exactly.
No, but not only Black Lives. Everybody's life matters.
Destroying things is wrong, and people just want to come out and destroy things, and that's not good.
That's not good at all, and that's what you see.
It's just people that are taking this as an advantage. Let's go destroy and destroy. And how old are you? I'm 22 now.
So you're talking at a very young age, and this is how you see it, and you are out there now. When you travel to all these other different countries, do you see the same sort of thing going on?
I see when I come back to America that we take our freedoms for granted here. I do. I think we're really spoiled here.
But that's what we were.
We have a lot of freedom here already.
Really? Already?
They're fighting for, equality still with things that are going on. With the George Floyd was a terrible thing, and
it was a horrible thing.
I agree with all those people standing up for that.
But don't make a riot out of it.
In other countries, there's a lot of terrible things that happen. And they can't go out there and protest. No. So thank God that we can protest here in this country.
We have the freedom.
We have the freedom to do so.
So let's not try to ruin it.
We can be killed if we're somewhere else doing that.
If we do it the wrong way, I'm talking we as all of us do it the wrong way.
And a lot of people were angry. But you're right. There's a right way to do it.
You do it the right way,
like Martin Luther King.
Yes.
Yeah,
you do it the right way, and then that helps everybody. But if if you start burning buildings down and doing all that, I think that's
anybody too radical is terrible.
Too radical.
You can't be too radical. It's not going to save anything.
And that's not America.
You're right.
That's not America's freedom, which is, but they take the freedom a little bit too far sometimes. But I'm not into politics, as you already know, and I don't agree with everybody. I don't disagree with everybody.
Exactly. This is what it is.
But as a young person, to listen to you of how you see it in your eyes, of you think we have too much freedom here. That's what America is. That's what that's our foundation. Is the freedom.
But we take it for granted. People don't understand how much freedom we really do have.
I think the younger generation don't understand it. I don't think they quite understand the whole freedom thing. I don't think they're kind of sort of, maybe we've been very lackadaisical in teaching our younger generation what America really is and how it is. But it's certainly done you an awful lot of good. You haven't stopped at anything. But you've also, you're kind, you're giving, you're putting songs out there that give a message.
Yeah, it saves people's life as music, and it brings people together as music.
Music, and that's how
I still got to keep working.
Keep working.
I'm not getting put out of work anytime soon for my music.
I was going to say, but what's one good thing with all this pandemic and everything going on, that doesn't really put you back. You just continue.
No. Yeah,
you can do
I've
your
got
videos.
a lot of views lately because of it.
Get more views now.
Yeah, people are bored on their phones now, so perfect time to put out videos.
So you're taking advantage of it.
Yeah, but
why
you know,
not?
I do miss humans and I miss the crowd, and all my shows got canceled. I do Venice Beach and I do the BET Experience every year in Hollywood, and I go out there to Burbank and perform for the foster care kids, and you know, it's really hard to perform. Everything got canceled. I was going to go to Jamaica and have a big show in Jamaica. Everything's pretty much postponed.
Everything's on hold.
Yeah, everything, and so that's what's terrible.
That
I can still make videos and songs.
But you found another way to get around it.
Yeah,
So
but I would love to perform them one day.
Well, because there's a performer. That's why, because performers, entertainers are performers. Music, people in the music business, that's what they do. That is their life.
I mean, a camera in my face is cool,
Yeah,
but I want people here.
Yes,
you know,
of course.
Yes.
You know,
I
definitely want people
singing for people and crowds and humans and kissing everyone after the show and hugging them.
Well,
so
you can't do any of that.
Comes back.
So you can't do any of that.
I know.
So how can people reach you?
You can look me up on YouTube. Look at my 3 new music videos. LilRheuk. And thank you, Ninon. You always put up with my shit. Can you bleep that? Sorry.
He just said that, but that's okay. He's young.
I've just been cussing lately. I don't know what it is.
What's going on. I've got to get some soap and water and flush your mouth out or something.
That's all the rappers I've been hanging out with.
There you go. Well, that's okay. That's okay. You rap too,
as long as it's in the song, right?
You rap.
I do rap. Yes. Look up the song 2020.
2020, that's him rapping. Absolutely amazing. Don't forget to go to YouTube, subscribe, get us out there, do what you can. I'm doing what I can. So let's help the pandemic. We can all help in one way or the other.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back with our next guest. Take care.
What's your name? What's your name? Make me go insane. What's your name? What's your name? Make me go insane. You make me go insane. Baby, what's your name? I see you look at me from afar. You got sex in your eyes, baby. What you wanna do? I see you look at me from afar. You got sex in your eyes, baby. What you wanna do? Baby,
If you enjoyed the last show we just did and all the other shows, don't forget to subscribe. Vegas Live with Ninon on YouTube. We've got plenty more coming up and our guests are amazing. So don't forget to subscribe. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.